So sometimes when I speak at entrepreneur conferences, I get asked, what's a good market to go into where I can make a lot of money? And my response to them is, instead of thinking about where you can make a lot of money, think about what are you so passionate about doing that you'd be happy doing it for 10 years, and even if you never made a dime, and that's what you should be doing. And kind of the ironic thing is the money will actually follow.
Isn't that funny? Like, that's one of the worst things you can do is like win the lottery or get a big inheritance. You would think getting a big inheritance would be amazing for you. It's one of the worst things that can happen. Maybe you don't know what you want to do, and you need to find something. You're hungry, and all of a sudden you just get a giant chunk of money, and now you're buying things, and your ambition's gone. You don't know what to do. People who win the lottery, it's like there's a giant percentage of them that ruin their life. Giant. Like, think about you and all the money that you've earned in your life. You've earned it. You do all these shows. You've built up a successful stand-up career. You've worked, right? There's a build-up to it. It makes sense in your head. There's an effort. There's a reward for that effort. There's motivation. There's discipline. There's focus. And then there's a payoff for all that. If you just get the payoff with no discipline, no focus, no lessons learned, it's just not a healthy way to exist. It's terrible. That's why rich kids are so fucked up. I knew a guy who was a rich guy, and his parents were fucking billionaires, and he grew up with 2 trust funds. He burned through his first trust fund, fucked that up, and then they had a backup trust fund for him. He was buying houses and flipping them and losing money and investing in businesses, and they all went under. He had no discipline, no understanding of what money really was, and no hunger, because he never had a time in his life when he was poor. He never had a time in his life where he was worried about paying the bills. And if you don't have that, and you don't have that real motivation, I just don't think you ever really appreciate success. The people I think that appreciate success are the people that work for it. You know, when you could remember back when you were poor. Like, I've had people say to me, like, why do you do so many jobs? Why do you have so many things you do? Like, why do you keep moving? Why do you do so much? Because I remember being scared. I remember being broke. I remember having no idea where the fuck the money was coming from or what my future was going to be. And I was always terrified of being a loser. That's that feeling of not succeeding is what motivates you. And if you don't have that, any success that you do have, you're not going to appreciate it. Nothing comes easy. And if it does come easy, it's not, you don't have it. You don't really have it.
I get almost 10,000 communications a week about how do I fix my laziness. And my answer is, do something you like, right? You're lazy because you're doing it for the money. And you don't like it. You just think it's gonna make you money. And this is why so many people lose. They chase cash, and to your point, like, hard work is part of the equation. People take shit out of context. I just told that little story, and a bunch of you were like, yeah, because you got hundreds of millions of dollars, dick. You don't understand. We have success completely misunderstood. We have success completely misunderstood. Let me tell you what success looks like. When you wake up in the morning and you're fucking happy.
It's not going to be easy. Many have succeeded, others of them have failed. And today I'm going to share with you what really makes a difference. That's what's crucial, how and why they set meaningful and audacious goals. The right goals for the right reasons. The objectives are what you want to have accomplished, what and how. But here's the truth. Many of us are setting goals wrong, and most of us are not setting goals at all.
So you're passionate? How passionate? What actions does your passion lead you to do?
I want you to think about your life for a moment. Take time to write down your values, your objectives, and your key results. Do it today.